welcome back to the channel everyone. This is Mehul and right now I am going to be talking to you a little bit about a place that I absolutely love. It's a place I've been to 3 times and that is the city of Toronto. Now I have one of my best friends who is from Toronto, who's lived there his whole life, okay? And I've been to Toronto 3 times and I think every trip has genuinely been a little bit more different and a bit more sort of acclimatizing and living like a local. So with that, I'm going to share some of the best things that I've kind of observed about the city. Firstly, I want to say one of the best things about Toronto, and it genuinely is the people there. They are so lovely, hospitable, welcoming, willing to kind of give you advice, willing to help you out, willing to always start conversations with you. You know, everybody always perceives from the outside that Canadians are really friendly, really polite. They really are. They really, really are. And it's actually quite refreshing when you come from a city that probably doesn't have the same culture and you go into a place like that. It actually does feel so nice. So for me, honestly, when you're out in Toronto, speak to the locals, speak to people that are actually there and learn a bit more about the city because they're always kind of willing to talk and help you out. If you do enjoy your city breaks, this might be the perfect destination for you. I always like to liken Toronto as being the perfect hybrid of London and New York. You know, when you're there, you visually feel like you're in New York at the time, that North America feel, which obviously makes sense, you know, when you think about the 2 cities only being an hour flight away from each other. But it's got that sort of hustle and bustle feel of London and New York as well. Like, it's a lot more slower paced than those 2 cities, but from the diverse culture of people there, from the activities that you can do there, it is almost the perfect hybrid of those 2 major cities. Now for all my foodies out there, there is so many markets that you can go and visit. Okay, they're just dotted all around the city, and those markets literally have such a diverse culture of people there and diverse culture of cuisines that you can literally go there and immerse yourself and try various different flavors. A personal favorite for me is St. Lawrence Market. When I went out there, there was some great pizza that we had, some great pasta that we had. We got people selling dessert wine, whole grain mustards and varieties of that. You can literally go and explore and delve into that because Toronto has so many markets out there and they are so lovely to kind of take some time out, walk around and just be able to kill your time going around there. Sports fans, Toronto is very much a sports mad city, okay? They have so many sports teams that you can go and watch, from the Toronto Raptors out there, from the Toronto Blue Jays, from the Toronto FC Football Club, to the Toronto Argonauts, the CFL team. There is such a diverse range of sports that you can literally immerse yourself in and go and check out, okay? I personally have been to, and how can I forget this one? It's almost criminal. Hockey. They are hockey mad. Not surprising considering that it is Canada and it is one of the biggest sports in Canada. You can immerse yourself into any of those sports, you know. Go and check it out. I've seen the Blue Jays play 3 times and it is absolutely amazing, the atmosphere that you get at a Toronto ball game. Okay, and equally, hockey experience. I don't think I've ever been to a sports event quite like a hockey one, where the moment there is a fight, it is exactly like what you guys see on TV. The crowd cheer, get into it, and I'm just thinking, what is going on here, okay? So if you are a sports fan, do check it out. Do check it out. The only thing that I haven't gone and seen yet is the Raptors, and that is a team that I'm a big fan of. So whenever I do go to Toronto, I need to make sure that I go during the time where the Raptors are playing. This area that I'm about to tell you literally is a place that I explored properly, I would say, on my 3rd time. It is a place that we were told and recommended to go to quite a few times. We never really got round to it, and that is a massive regret. That if I was to go back to Toronto, I'll definitely spend more time in this place, and that is the Distillery District, okay? It essentially is a district where there's a lot of breweries there, there's a lot of vintage shops there, there's a lot of vintage food stores that you can find there, there's a lot of cool restaurants there. It's in its own bubble. When you're there, you do not think that you are in Toronto. It is such an amazing place to go to if you just want to go for a couple of drinks, if you want to go do a little bit of shopping, if you want to check out some nice food. That Distillery District, honestly, is one of my favourite places in Toronto. But guys, before we head on to the next point, please do make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But also, so far, leave some comments down below on your thoughts on the video. If you've been to Toronto, let me know what are some of the things that you enjoy doing. One of the best places that I love about Toronto is the CN Tower area, okay? As well as seeing the amazing CN Tower, and you can go up there, you can have food. Do check out the amazing views of the city. It's such a cool area to be in. You've got the baseball ground there. You've got the Scotiabank Arena literally next door as well. You've got one of the best breweries there as well, where if you want to try some beers straight from there, do check it out. You've got an amazing arcade hall there called the Rec Room. You're also a really close walk to the marina as well, so you can check out the waters and check out an amazing view from there. It is such an amazing place because you're a short distance from everywhere. If you love shopping, you're probably about a 15-minute walk to the Eaton Centre, one of the biggest shopping centres in Toronto. So do check that area out because there is a lot going on there and there's a big hustle and bustle of the city. One good thing about Toronto is that it is extremely close to Niagara. And what is in Niagara? Niagara Falls. So you can literally leave in the morning, come back in the evening, do a nice day trip, see Niagara Falls, head on the Maid of the Mist, and basically experience such an amazing world of beauty. But everyone, if you do plan on going to Toronto, you will absolutely love it there, okay? If you have been before, let me know in the comment section below what are some of the things that you've enjoyed doing. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? Because there's a lot more videos coming your way.